Hey everyone, my name is John Michael and I'm the Website Services Manager here at RunBiz. Today we're going to be introducing a new segment to our Web Tip Wednesday series, and we're going to be calling it Web Tip Wednesday Website Edition. In these segments, we're going to be taking a deeper look at all things websites. What makes them great? What makes them successful? And, how can we maybe make our websites more visible in search engines? And hopefully, in turn, we can make the internet a safer and better place. Today, we're going to begin our segment by talking about the one thing that everyone thinks they need on their website, but they just don't know what it is or what it really means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
That's right. Today we're going to be talking about all things SEO. We get this question a lot from our customers because it seems like once a week they are getting bombarded by emails saying that no one can find their website on the internet and that their website might be terrible and they are the only ones who have the power to fix it. And so they just want you to pay them a certain amount of money and they're just going to go behind a curtain and wave their magical wand, and Wingardium Leviosa, you're going to be number one on Google.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
We also get that same question of how can I be number one on Google? It's a very common question. Before we can answer all these questions, we're going to need to take a step back and figure out what SEO even is and why it's important. So I'm going to answer 4 simple questions about SEO, and hopefully that'll help you understand what it is and how it can make your business successful. So let's start at the beginning. What is SEO? Well, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it can be simply defined as the practice of increasing quantity and quality traffic to your website through organic search engine results. So an example might be if you're an apple farmer and the only people coming to your website are people looking for, computer products or phones, you've got a quality of traffic problem. So SEO can help you increase not just the amount of traffic, but to make sure that the people coming to your website actually need what you're selling. Question number 2. Why should I even care about SEO? Well, here's the thing. Stats show that 64% of people search a business on Google without really knowing or having any business in mind. This can be a problem if no one can find you online. That might mean that it may drive them to a competitor to find that information, and ultimately, it might give your competitors their business. Question number 3. How can SEO actually help my business? Well, here's the thing. Not only is SEO measurable with all the data and stuff that we can track, but it also can produce a higher return on your investment by sending more leads to your website. Because without SEO, your website will be seen by fewer people, and that is going to reduce the amount of chances of converting your customers into leads. So basically, SEO is about making sure that when someone needs to find you online, that they can. Question number 4, and our last question. What is SEO actually not? So what is it not? Most people think that SEO is something you set up and you just forget about it and you don't do anything else. It's something maybe you set up at the beginning when you're setting up a website. Now, there is a lot of things that you do have to do when you're setting up a website to make sure it's ready to be SEO compatible, but this is not a set it and forget it type of process.
I'll set it and forget it. That's it.
Did you know that Google has over 200 ranking factors to determine how to rank sites in search engines? So that means whatever you were probably doing 5 years ago is probably now obsolete. With the ever-evolving ranking criteria and constant algorithm updates that Google is doing, you have to make sure that your SEO plan takes constant analyzing and adjusting. Well, that's our 4 basic questions of what SEO actually is. We are just touching the surface of what SEO is, and I hope you're going to continue to come back and learn more about one of the most important pieces of your website. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to make sure that you get our Web Tip Wednesdays every week. That's it for me. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.